Hey everybody, my name's Adam, or EposVox, manager of Geek, and in this video I want to take a quick look at and unbox the Canon Vixia HF R500. This is my new camcorder that you may or may not have seen me use in some videos. I bought it on a very good Amazon sale, and I had to wait a month for it to actually ship because it was out of stock. But it is a 1080p 60 frames per second camcorder, and it's pretty freaking awesome. So let's jump right into it, I guess. Like I said, Canon, sorry, I'm getting used to recording on camera like this. Canon Vixia HF R500, and it does full 1080p HD, HD CMOS, HD 1920 by, basically they say 1920 by 1080 like 5 times on this box. It can record in either AVC HD progressive or MP4 at 35 megabytes per second. Supports SDXC cards and SDHC. Too many letters. It actually says it includes a HDMI cable, which is pretty cool. Does NTSC formatting because I'm in the US, of course. And then it says what's in it. So let's go ahead and open it up and have the contents. So inside the box we have quite a few things. Which I noted on the outside of the box, but I would like to give them props, huge props, for actually including a mini HDMI to HDMI cable in this package. Typically, products of any kind that work with HDMI don't actually include an HDMI cable, and this one has, I'd say, like a 4 to 5 foot mini HDMI cable, and it looks like it's pretty good quality, so that's pretty cool. For all of my previous projects that had anything involving mini HDMI, I had to buy my own cable, so very nice that they included it, especially since the camera itself is actually quite expensive at full price. It does come with a tiny, like, 1.5 to 2 foot mini mini USB cable. Now this is for transferring stuff off of the internal storage on the camera. It does have a small amount of internal storage. However, you definitely want to get yourself a high-speed SD card with very high capacity if you're going to use this camera, especially at 60 frames per second. But it does include a little mini USB cable anyway. Includes the power brick, which takes a good couple hours to charge the first time. It has a very high capacity battery, allegedly, and so it takes quite a while to charge the very first time. So there's the power brick. It just plugs into the side under the handle here. Plugs right in there. And plug it into the wall. It comes with what it claims to be a high capacity battery. It comes detached, you gotta put it on. Note that there is no way, at least with what's included in the package, to charge the battery outside of the camera. You might be able to get it to work with generic, battery chargers, but I've not seen a dedicated battery charger specifically for this battery. And it just snaps in. You see the little pins up there? They match these. Just slide it in and it snaps into place. We have user's guides in many different languages. Transfer utility information for moving it from the camera to your computer if you're not using a card reader. I would assume you are at this day and age, because pretty much every device in the world has a card reader. Warranty information, like 3 different user's guides, and then register now and get exclusive benefits from Canon. No one cares about the paperwork. So then we have the camcorder itself, which is a lovely piece of work. Now, for the most part, it does look like probably every other camcorder you've ever seen, and that's okay. On the side, 50 times advanced zoom. They brag about their optical zoom. I don't think it really gives 50 times zoom from what I've seen, but maybe it does. Vixia HF R500, HD, SDXC, and Canon. There's your tripod quick release shoe mount, or quick release mount on the bottom. And the latch for releasing the battery slides off towards the bottom. And you have a lovely adjustable strap handle here for your hand, feels pretty good. On the right side, and the charger port. On the front you have a stereo microphone, and then a shutter which you manually open with this little switch right here. So you will have to check and make sure it's open when you're recording, although it will obviously be black and you won't be able to see anything. On the top it says, okay, there we go, 32 times optical zoom, not 57 times optical zoom, 57 times with digital, 32 times with optical zoom, HD CMOS, optical image stabilizer using whatever the heck's in here, your zoom toggle, left and right for zoom in, zoom out. And then you have 2 lights, one for power and charging, one for access. It'll flash when you're recording or doing anything that accesses the SD card. It's set to automatically turn on and off when you open the screen. You can of course change that, and you can of course turn it off with this power button while it's still open. If you open the screen, you of course have a very nice touchscreen control screen here. Kinda hard to show on camera. You have a mic in and AV out. So in theory, you could use one of those old school headphone jacked audio video like standard definition cables, although that wouldn't be ideal, but if you needed to connect it to standard definition TV, you could for whatever reason. It does have microphone in with the 3.5mm jack, so you can hook it up to an external audio device if needed. Mini HDMI out, mini USB out for transferring files, playback button, SD card slot just pushes in, slides out, little flap, standard for most camcorders. And yeah, that's about it. The screen does flip out for selfie mode, for selfie recording, which is extremely useful, especially since I, got this for mostly vlogging and things like that, pointing it at myself, so pretty useful. This is the camera overall. It is pretty awesome, I gotta say. It does do 60 FPS. That is the Canon Vixia HF R500. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Epos and Chew. Let's play together. If you enjoyed the video, consider clicking on the screen to contribute to our Patreon campaign. To watch another video, click on one of the video annotations on the screen above. Links are also provided to our website, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. See you next time.